Hello and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, SpeedGaming. This is the ALTTPR Invitational League. I am Magno, joined by Needs and Alex on Tracker. And yeah, this is Potatoepouch versus the Spec Bonkers. Potatoepouch represented by Brogo, and Tamiran is here for the Spec Bonkers. This is week 5, champion scan and hunt. So we need to get 2 Triforce pieces. And then we can beat the fast cannon. Yeah, GT opens with 5 crystals, which is where 1 piece will be hiding in the basement. 1 piece will be on the pedestal, and 1 piece will be in the red bomb. And we just need to get 2 of them. We have I Love Tamiran on Broger's side, and Tamiran the Pirate on Tamiran's side. So, with the latest results, Potatoepouch just clinched the playoff spot. They are currently first place with 24 points and 8-1. And Spec Bonkers is fighting for relegation, currently at 9 points, 3 wins, 6 losses. So this match will be very important for both sides. And here we go. We have 1 Sank start and 1 Lynx House start. Broger gets the powder, and Tamiran just 20 rupees. Broger was really thinking about how do I start this route, this seed, because we got boots and a sword, so maybe. Okay, map check first. Blue Crystal Eastern, and I forgot the rest. I think it was Red Crystal Desert. Let me check again. It's Red Crystal Desert and Green Pendant Hera. So Blue Crystal Eastern, Red Crystal Desert, and Green Pendant Hera. Okay. So, what do we got? So Broger got a mushroom from Sahasrara, turning that in real quick. And we got a shovel on Broger's side. Agalech is just trash. 20 rupees, we won't go for that. Yeah, and it's nice having boots for that bonk setup, so you can fake flipper south of Link's house. And since Broger got mushroom and powder already, he doesn't even have to reset or something. And Tamiran is just finding all the 20 rupees. Early bombs for Broger, that's kind of nice. Yep, Tamiran has only found 20 rupees so far. So Tamiran is farming some bombs here on the bonk rocks next to the fortune teller. This is a good move. You don't want to have no bombs for blind side out and go back there. Brogo skips the lumberjack ledge scouting for now, while Tamiran finds the Maya big key. That's it. Oh, Brogo doing only the forest and then save and quitting. He wants to put off Keck, I guess. Maybe because of that powder. And I think that was a Thief Sound big key. Let me check again. Yes, Thief Sound big key for Tamiran. Oh, so Broga wants to go from the south because of the shovel. That's a bottle in the well. Ooh, and that hammer will allow Brogo at least to check the magic bet as well. And that is some flippers for Temion. Oh, I didn't miss the race game, but Brogo's going for it, so it was probably something important. I think shovel was nothing. Okay, blue boomerang for Temion. Oh, there was a bottle. Okay, so I doubt Temiran will go back for it, since most of the time you just check it, and when you already have a blue potion. Okay, what's on library? Oh, 20 rupees. Might be good so you can pay the bottle vendor. Okay, so if Powder has something, this is like a little annoying for Temiran to go back to. But Brogo's using a lot of time here to farm the last single rupee for the bottle merchant. And now you feel really bad if you just get the 20 rupees here in the next check. I mean, it's whatever. It's 5 seconds invested. Not a big deal. And Temiran instant gets the powder after leaving Keg with a hammer. I mean, Brogo does not have magic. Oh. So Brogo might drink that potion he got in order to get that one check. Now this is like... Do you drink a potion for a single check that early on? I would. Yeah. I mean, if it's your Darkwood access, you don't want to isolate that. And Brogo's got a green potion and a blue potion, so... Okay, some money at the dam. And this is something people like to do if they get the dam item and you have boots. Desert is not too bad of an option to just get a quick desert ledge check and then do Agina. Okay, Broga, so do you go all the way back to to the magic bed and drink a potion? Looks like it. Okay, so Temiran is going for Hyrule Castle now. And Darkwood progression-wise, we only have a hammer so far. Ooh, and that's a hook shot on Magic Bat. Oh. So that might hurt a little. Unless we get something like a flute you want to activate. But oh boy, that hookshot could hurt. Especially if the seat opens up really wide right now. But again, items like hookshot flippers might indicate a little bit of an Aga seed. Because there are things that open up checks in the Dark World, like maybe Swarm for both gloves or something, or North Route Dark World. So hookshot flippers is always like a little bit Aga foreshadowing. Okay, Brogo's on 400 rupees. 425. You don't want to isolate Zora, but I guess you just do Ice Rod Cave and water checks anyway. Because the other options are just Agina, Eastern Palace, Hyrule Castle. I mean, you might save and quit at the Hobo, do Hyrule Castle and hope for money there. Oh, that's a big key. Is that a self? Oh, okay, Swamp. It's just like a fetch quest item. It's not required to beat the dungeon, and it's just for a single chest in the dungeon. That might even have just a map or a compass. Okay, so Brogo's up to do the water walk things. Okay, Lake Hylia is nothing. Tamiran is already in Dark Cross here. And there's a glove. Okay, so we can go up the mountain already, out of logic of course, because we don't have a flute or a lamp. But Brogo will be able to check back of escape here, and without Zora money you just delay that. That routing works out so well right now. Okay, red boomerang, back of escape, which is Tamiran also getting right now. Okay, so so how much money was in the south route? Will Tamiran get up to 500 or not? Yeah, that hookshot was a magic bet. Burger got the powder in Link's house, and the hammer was just in Keg. Okay, so Burger goes up the mountain. Tamiran doing the south shore. I don't think we've seen the stun price yet. Might check that. For like a 20 rupee drop or something. Oh, Burgo's gotta be careful here on one heart. Oh! Oh! Another green cabbage, okay. So, Usually, if you dash with boots, you don't have to be afraid of any more the cabbages, but there were two, almost killing Brogo. And there's a bow on this back rock. Ooh, and that dead rock likes to hit me as well, like when I do it. But Brogo gets safely around it. I mean, technically, Brogo just save and quit at the glove. Makes sense because you wait for a little bit of more money to be able to pay Zora as well. So you don't have to swim all the way back. When you start at Link's house and you can just dash one screen, I guess it's fine. It's not really skipping, so to speak. But yeah, it can make a difference. Just a shield in Paradox Cave, and this is a big key to pod. Okay, that's our mountain access with that lamp. So if there is something in Hera basement right now, that could be a thing. Both visual checks here have nothing, and Tamiran realized I have no money for Zora. Okay, Bombos and Hera basement cage. And Tamiran, yeah, he checked back of escape already. I'm stupid. Goes up the mountain as well. So for Tamiran, it's Eastern Palace or Magic Bed, and everything he can do on the mountain right now. Okay, we get the Hera small key behind the big key. So after you do the Hera pod. So this is not our logical next progression. But I mean, it's a green pendant. Let's do it anyway. Since a Triforce piece is on the pedestal, on the red bomb, and in GT basement. We need two of them. Why not just be the green pendant Hera, if that's also an extra item? We've seen Agina, but Tamiran can also dip Eastern Palace. And I think we've seen two items in Hera. It was Bombos and 20 rupees, so there's at least one more? Or I missed the other one. So Tamiran is gonna get a shovel and a mushroom here. I mean, that shovel could send you to the magic bed as well. And optimally, there's something like a flute in. Oh, okay. there's a bomb on that. Was it shovel or mushroom? I don't know. Ooh, and the Moon Pearl and Spiral Cave. So Brogo has Darkwood access now. And he doesn't even have to dip Eastern yet. But if Tamiran finds something like a mirror or a good big key or a flute here, that would work out really fine. Oh god, that was way too fast for me. I think Maya was a pendant. I can check Brogo's tracker to see. Okay, shield for Tamiran. Yeah, Maya and Turtle Rock are pendants, so... Oh, that's a yikes. Ike's Palace big key for Brogo. So Maya and Turtle Rock are pendants. Skullwoods is the other red one. Yeah, Magic Bat was hookshot and Brogo got the powder from Link's house before. But if Tamiran finds anything good in Eastern Palace, that might be good for him. Okay, Brogo only found some love, some pieces of hearts. South World, Dark World. And there was nothing in Eastern so far. Nope. So... yeah. That early route powder for Brogo really paid off hugely here. Oh, nice. Shovel dash here. And the last 10 items or so for Brogo have been only hearts. Oh, and Tamiran is going for that hook shot. Yeah, we have a hammer. We have the Thief's big key. The small key is in the dungeon, so we can full clear this. Quake for Brogo. I think in this mode you have to full clear the dungeons that you can full clear. And you can decide later if you want to do pendants or crystal gold. Because in this case, a desert big key for the red bomb could just be anywhere, like really, really bad, very far out of the way, and you have to beat the pendants and the 5 crystals. Or let's say an ice rod is really inaccessible, like, I don't know, behind the crystal goal on the last boss or something. Then you obviously have to do the other goal. You never know. That bow is a dead item? I don't know. If we get a mirror, that's also Swamp Palace. Like, a mirror would open up Swamp and Pot with that bow. So I think we get the 5 crystal red bomb goal here, but that's just a prediction. Ooh, and mids and thief zone. So that was definitely a good decision to go here. Mids open up all of the mountain. Dark Death Mountain, I mean. So we have 2 medallions. That's maybe hinting for the Maya Turtle Rock dungeons. But we have no cane to go into Turtle Rock and no fire rod yet. Okay, there's also a cane in Thief Zone. So yeah, this dungeon was hard required to beat. Yep, Roger definitely found the route here. I mean, we have to find the fire rod anyway, because fire rod is blocking the red bomb and the pedestal goal, so there's no way around the fire rod in this seed. And Tamiran got middle hold. Okay, we don't have a mirror or a flute, but Brogo decides to pick up the smith here. I mean, we could go Ice Palace and full clear that. We got the big key and we got a cane and a hookshot. Okay, dude, we get a bow and hammer packs. Looks like Brogo is taking the smith to a world tour, all the way to Catfish. He must feel really good with his route and just thinks, I can invest a little bit of time here. He surely won't go into cross keys mode and thinks he could get the smith into Skywoods. I mean, if you drop down, you can, but you can't bring him into this entrance. Okay, so that was definitely some cross keys movement. Okay, dude, we get the Eastern big key with that play too. Okay, dude. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, that's Thieves Town, Ice Palace, Pod, Eastern. So that's 4 crystals. We don't have a book or a flute to get into Desert, and we don't have a mirror to get Swamp, and no fire rod for Skullwoods. Lamp was on in the waterfall. Okay, so a fire rod. Okay, Brogo also gets a cape here. Now he can also check bumper ledge. Okay, so yeah, Broga will be able to just single dip Eastern, single dip pod. And yeah, this route works out really well here. And don't forget the sword. We're just on fighter sword. We need at least master sword for Ganon. And Broga says no to catfish. Now we need a way to get into desert for Fire Rod to be go mode. We only got the starting sword. There's no... We haven't found a single sword. We started with boots and a sword. So both runners have the same sword. Yeah, we need a way into desert and a Fire Rod for a quick go mode. Or we need like a Flute, Maya Medallion, Turtle Rock Medallion, Ice Rod, Fire Rod. Okay, Broga probably going Ice Palace, hoping to find a mirror and then Pot Eastern. Just clear the dungeons you can. And Temiran is also now in Village of Outcasts doing the checks Broga did. Probably doing Thief's Town. And will get the mids and the Samaria as well. But yeah, this early hookshot, just after that it's a straight line, and Temiran did full clear the light world for nothing. So is running a little bit behind here. Temiran also dipped Eastern and found nothing in there. Okay, and yeah, I can see Broga doing Eastern into pod. Because you only have a fighter sword, green mail, bombos, not Vitreous, Cold Stare. Maybe you'd find a better sword or a fire rod to make that fight more easy. Yeah, it really feels like Temiran is 10 minutes behind. But I mean, if you play it a little bit more aggressive and don't do the smith after. But that bow and Eastern Big Key. Wait, where was bow again? Was it also in Skullboots? I forgot what. No, bow was in Hammer Packs. Hammer Pack. Yeah, right. Ah, so it's kind. So you can't just skip on the smith chain here because of that bow. I try to think of a way where Temiran can get back some time if he plays more aggressive, but okay. Yeah, get bow and save and quit. Oh yeah, and also get the Eastern Big Key in Skywoods. I mean, or you rush Catfish, get the mirror, and rush to the Spec Rock bow. I don't know. We need to find something to boost Temiran here. Yeah, that powder just basically, after 10 seconds, put Broger in such a lead. Who struggles now at the... Okay, he got the Igor. Yeah, Broger doesn't have the lamp or any fire source. Gets... Oh boy, he gets bullied in this room. Yeah, better take that ferry. Okay, not take the ferry. Ooh. Yeah, that Igor must have been right at the pot here. What? Save and crit even, okay. I think it would be fine just go back in and beat Eastern, but Broger goes up the mountain now. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of time back for Temiran. So Broger goes up to potentially open up Turtle Rock here. But we don't have magic for that, and... that is Final Fantasy VIII music. Both runners using the Final Fantasy VIII MSU. So we need Quake for Turtle Rock. Okay, Broger still has the blue potion, because otherwise that would have felt also terrible. Okay, so Broger is now fire rodless in Turtle Rock. And Temiran gets the bow, so he's walking out. Maybe going all the way to Catfish? No, save and quit, okay. Ooh, that's a sword. But Broger is locked here. Doing the Death Warp dance. We need a way into desert for Fire Rod to be go mode. So we would need a book as well. But that sword could be huge. But Broger's doing Overworld, like Darkworld Mountain, instead of Pod, Eastern, and Ice Palace, 3 full clearable dungeons. Okay, so Hookshot Cave has a blue mail. Ten arrows, 20 rupees, and a big key to Skullwoods. Ooh. That would be a bad spot for a Fire Rod. I mean, Temiran can go pot now. And let's say you find the Fire Rod in pot, you can just like do that. So Temiran is going pot from here. So if the rest of the progression chain is behind Pod, that might actually work out for Tamiran here. Because Mountain only had a Skullwood, Spicky, and a sword. Okay, Brogo now goes into Ice Palace. Okay, dude, he's going Zora. Yeah, Ice Palace has been very available since the Bombos Medallion in Hera, basically. And, no, let's say the mids in Thieves Town. Lovely lamp. But if there's anything on Zora that's really bad for Tamiran, because he has been here and checked the Zora ledge. Yeah, that's the first thing you want to find after dying in Eastern. Okay, so if Palace of Darkness now has the goodies, doesn't look too bad anymore. That's good for Tamiran. That's nothing on Zora here. And this is Ice Palace for Brogo now. Ooh, Ice Rod and Pod. Are we doing the independence here? I mean, we need Turtle Rock, Big Key, Fire Rod. And maybe a flute from Maya? Maybe. If we don't get a mirror at all or something. I mean, this race could still go anywhere. We know that Turtle Rock can't have the Fire Rod, since first item was just a sword. Yeah, so we definitely need a Fire Rod for any goal. But other than that, it's... Do we beat Turtle Rock, Maya, or Desert here? And just so many keys in pot so far. A sword in pod. And the Fire Rod! Okay, so... Wait, what does Tamiran need for go mode? We can beat Pod, Thieves on Ice, Skullwoods 4, and a way into Desert. So if there's a book here in Pod... If we find the flute, we need a mirror as well. And the Turtle Rock Big! Tamiran can beat Turtle Rock! Okay, so flute maybe? Flute would be go mode or book would be go mode actually now. So yeah, Broker gets a little punished for not just going to the dungeons he can beat. Since he basically just found a Skullwood's big key in the last 10 minutes or so. Okay, Tamiran death swapping here. Yeah, we have no mirror, so pot is always a little bit meh. Yeah, this race definitely took a turn here with all the goodies being in pod. So Tamiran just needs a flute or a book for go mode. But I mean, if you find a flute, do you want to beat the dependence here? I mean, it's 2 dungeons. Okay, so if we get flute, we would just need to beat 3 more dungeons. If we find the book, we just need also 3 dungeons, but I think Ice, Desert, and Skywoods are a little bit faster. And what you have to take in consideration that the 5 crystal goal, like the GT piece, can be anywhere in GT. So you could be searching for that piece for 4 minutes. Oh, Brogo doesn't get the initial hit of the hammer. And no fire rod makes this fight a little bit spicy. We have blue mail, and I mean he's got a green potion and cape maybe. Nice spin. Okay, good hammer strats here. Okay, gets it done nicely. Good recovery. So Ice Palace had nothing, and Brogo really needs to go into Palace of Darkness now. And Tamiran is on 1 heart here. Oh, that's dangerous. Like if he just charges towards you. Okay, so clutching out Hammer Saw here. I mean, we might not... You could even save and quit out of pot and think, I will find a flute and just never do hammer. That could have been a thing. But I think that's very risky. But yeah, Tamiran needs to do Skywoods right now. Or Ice Palace first? Mushroom turn in? Mushroom turn in. Okay, Brogo goes into pot now. Yeah, I don't really see that mushroom check right now. Because, I mean, you can get a bottle, oh yeah, but... You can beat so many dungeons now on Tamiran's side. Tamiran can beat Ice Palace, Skywoods, Turtle Rock, and Mushroom is so slow without a flute. Yeah, I know. He wanted the potion. Tamiran just needs to rush Skywoods now. And then... I don't know. Do you do Turtle Rock? You can beat... Because after Skywoods you can beat Eastern and Ice. No, Catfish was not checked yet. So in a moment both runners will be in flute or book go mode. I mean, if you find the book, you would feel bad about doing Turtle Rock. And if you find a flute, do you want to find the mirror? Or do you just commit to the pendants? So yeah, this is still anyone's race. So let's... Temiran is fighting Mothula. Spikes do 1 heart of damage, and anything that comes from Mothula does 2. And a spin to finish it off. Okay. So what's the next thing we find? Mirror, book, flute? So yeah, Brogo decides to do Hammer first. I mean... I don't know, pendants don't seem to be that far off. Because after the crystals you have to look in GT for that piece. And... I don't know if there's an item in this guy with big chests, to be honest. Okay, so how many crystals can Temiran be right now? It's 4. No, it's 5. You can go Eastern and then go into Turtle Rock. GT, I mean. And maybe find Book or Flute there. Yeah, true. Yeah, so Temiran should probably do that. Okay, this is now a big decision point. Go into Turtle Rock and hope for a flute? Or do the crystal dungeons? Okay. Temiran does Ice Palace now. Makes sense, flute could be there, or a book. Yeah, progression can definitely be in GT. Brogo's got this tempered sword from Turtle Rock, which is a good advantage. If you are on Fighter Sword, no, Master Sword Silverless. Okay, Brogo definitely wants to do Skullboots here. Maybe get up to 5 crystals before going up the mountain again. So this seat is very open now. We could find progression in GT, we could find progression in Turtle Rock. On Catfish. So, these are dungeons we've seen on the other runner, so why not use this opportunity to leave the runners a follow? Wait, have we seen Ice-T on Brogo's side? I think he did it with the small keys from... Yeah, he did it. With a different route. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tempered is so much better for this fight. Yep. Because both runners know where the silvers are, but they are blocked behind the mirror. So if you find the mirror in GT, you can easily get that. If not, you're currently on Master Sword for Tebiran. I don't know, if you feel behind, you should go Turtle Rock. If you feel okay, you should do 5 crystals and go GT, in my opinion. And maybe Brogo thought about not doing Eastern because it's just a regular crystal earlier. But I don't know, I think I would have just gone back straight in after I died there. But yeah, so far progression has only been inside the dungeons and the bow on hammer packs, basically. And this is also Eastern Palace for Tamiran now. So dungeon-wise, we're back to same level, with Brogo being a little bit ahead in Eastern Palace. Yeah, we have the same dungeons otherwise. I don't know, it's very difficult to play this mode, because after Tamiran had the chance to do Turtle Rock, potentially doesn't know about the medallion. Or you just beat the crystal dungeons, which is also a good idea. Okay, Broger can now go into GT with 5 crystals. Okay, so Broger's going into GT now. Let's say we get Triforce Piece and a book in Hope Room, then the seed could be done in 5 minutes. Yeah. GT without a mirror sucks. That's why we find the mirror in here, right? Okay, Hope Room just has the piece. Okay, dude. Okay, so book would be go mode for Broger. Or flute mirror. Or just flute for the pendants. Tamiran is open. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, to do the 5 crystals. Because we would need 5 crystals and the pedestal thing to ignore desert. True. So if Tamiran does Turtle Rock first, maybe? And let's say get a book in here. No, we just open it. Okay. So in order to get ahead, Tamiran needs to do Turtle Rock right now. There's a mirror in GT and half magic. Yeah, mirror is really good now, because if you find a flute, that's also go mode now. So we need go mode, flute for both go modes. Because now it's definitely GT and the red bomb goal. But I know, flute could be on Trinex. Or on Catfish. Left side Swamp as well. I mean, that mirror also opens up all the fancy mirror checks like K45, Graveyard Ledge. Like, you could play this mode now in so many ways. Go Turtle Rock, go Swamp. Beat the rest of GT. Do mirror checks in the overworld. Do Turtle Rock before GT. I mean, the reasoning is, look in GT for that piece, and if you find like a book on the way, that's fine. Or a flute on the way. But since that piece was in Hope Room... Okay, GT is empty. Other than the mirror. Okay, Broker does Swamp here. And if Tamiran goes Turtle Rock, that could swing the race. Yeah, Flute is go mode for both goals now. But Book could also be just for the red bomb goal. That feels so weird if Desert Palace Access is your go mode. Yes, Broger paid Zora. But we've not seen Catfish yet. Okay, what is Tamiran doing after the right side GT? Is he following into Swamp or going Turtle Rock? I mean, Swamp can be looked as a pendant itself, because it's a crystal, but we don't need it to beat the game, so it's whatever. Harabiki is whatever. And Turtle Rock as well. We will never do Misery Maya in this seed now. So Turtle Rock is also whatever. Can be seen as a crystal or a pendant, or it doesn't matter. Same as Swamp Palace here. Could be a close race if we find the flute on one screen and the book on the other. Ooh, and I don't think Broga has done the GT basement. The tire room, I mean. I don't know if there's an item. Maybe. Wait, where was Swampiki? I don't know. Um. Hmm. If you use the cape and hold on to something, you don't. It doesn't drain magic. So. Ooh. Tamiran is doing Turtle Rock, so. That could swing the race here. We just need Desert Palace access for go mode. Flute or book. But, yeah, Tamiran is getting... Oh, there was a sword in GT. I missed that. I was gonna say, it's getting tempered, but that's gold now. So, whoever finds Book or Flute first now. Book, what are you doing? You can't check Bomber's tablet. Okay, Desert. Agina, okay, okay. Why are you checking Desert Ledge? Maybe if there's... I don't know, if there's Book or Flute, you know that you don't need the other. But... that doesn't make really much sense. So it looks like Brogo's committing to the non-mountain checks now. Have we seen Pyramid yet? He's rechecking again. Yep, Desert was the red crystal. Can't do red bomb. So this could be Graveyard Ledge Catfish now. Pyramid, Graveyard Ledge Catfish. I mean, Turtle Rock also just did 5 items. Wait, did Brogo never do Uncle? Did he never do Hyrule Castle even? Oh, that's definitely a lot of time. Tamiran gets back now. So Tamiran is in the driver's seat here. We know Hyrule Castle is nothing. I think that's where the Swamp Big Key was. Yeah, Zelda Cell had the Swamp Big Key. So, I don't know how many items there are left in Swamp, but if you go back into Swamp left side for... Yeah, if it's in Turtle Rock, Brogo lost anyway. But so far it's not. I don't know, left side swamp, if you do it now with the big key, I don't know. Definitely love to see it just after you've been to swamp. So laser bridge coming up. And that's go mode for Temiran. That's go mode. Even if Brogar finds a flute just right now, there's no way that activating flute is faster than just Temiran is now. And on gold sword silvers, yeah, I don't see a way. This is definitely Temiran's game to lose now. So for everyone who would leave GT after that piece, you would have done everything correct. Hope Room and then Turtle Rock would have been the god route. And where's this flute? Like, is it in desert? Flute left side swamp or what? It's on planet Zebes. Flute also on laser bridge, maybe. Nope. Maybe flute is on pedestal? I'm not sure. There's probably a Triforce piece on the pedestal. So yeah, all Temiran needs to do now is get the red bomb, get the Pyramid Fairy Triforce piece, and drop down to Ganon and roast some bacon. Oh, Broga's doing Hera Basement now. No, Hera Big Chest. So Hera Big he was in Swamp. Nope, not in the big chest. Just a compass. Temiran using the hookshot dashes here. When you hookshot onto something and the red bomb is following you, you can start a dash to move faster with the red bomb. Oh, show us the right chest, Tamiran! I want to see the flute! I want to know where it is. Not in Hera basement. Okay, Brogo's now going into Turtle Rock while Tamiran beats Ganon. Comfy 16 hearts, blue mail, half magic, butter silvers. Sets up for a triple. Only shooting 2 arrows though. And there it goes. Again is exploding for Tamiran. So the Spec Rock Bonkers taking the W here. Climbing up to 12 points. GG Tamiran. And Brogo immediately forfeit after the done. Yep, this is definitely a mode. Desert Palace Access Go mode is a tricky one. And we're joined by our winner today, Tamiran. GG's.
Yo, GG's.
What a race, dude! What a race!
Oof. Yeah, I heard. It was a mess at the beginning for me. It felt like everything went wrong. Like I went to one place, then I had to do another thing, and then go back to that place, and it was just a mess.
Yeah, I mean, Brogo got that powder first check 10 seconds in, and even drank the bottle from Maze Race to have magic for the magic bet, but that hook shot paid early dividends. Oh boy. Like, he was in the Dark World so fast, and you literally last located that, yeah, that hook shot for Moon Pearl and stuff.
Yeah, I think I had like 2 checks left, Mushroom and Sora, I think. But yeah, I felt that was what probably was gonna happen.
So were you feeling behind this entire seed?
I always feel behind.
I always feel behind. That's my secret.
But yeah, especially at like how it went at the start. Like I knew I was behind in Dark World, and I had like bad execution. I almost died on like every single boss, I think, and it was rough.
But you didn't.
Yeah, I did not.
So, in GT, there was the mirror. Were you thinking Swamp Palace versus Turtle Rock? Or did it cross your mind to just leave after the Triforce piece in GT Hope Room?
I didn't feel like leaving after the Triforce piece, because I knew I needed at least 1 or 2 things. So
and you wouldn't ever beat Misery Maya in the seed?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and
and
GT is just more dense.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided to look for that, and when I found Mirror, I was thinking about if I should go for Swamp as well, which I heard Broger did.
Yes.
But I felt like I'm like I had to clean up GT first at least, and after that I was like, nah, there's gotta be something in TR. That Mirror Shield taunted me. So I decided to do that.
So early on, Brogor did get the glove on Hobo and didn't do Zora because of the money situation. Went up the mountain, got Darkwood access, and delayed all that. So he didn't have the lamp for a long time, and went Eastern Palace first, but died towards the boss. This room just bullied him. The Igors were just not in the right places, and so what looked like he would do Eastern Palace with Big Key into Pot with the Big Key turned out to be Eastern Palace, Dark Death Mountain, Ice Palace, and delayed Pot so long so he didn't have the Turtle Rock Big Key or the Fire Rod for such a long time. He even dipped Turtle Rock for that sword. So that's probably a reasoning not to go TR, because you basically could beat Turtle Rock after Pot early. If you didn't do Smith Chain for that bow, or Skullwoods for the east. Oh, there's the flute. Okay, dude. Flute on both on the laser bridge. Wow.
Yeah, I heard a bit from Brogor that happened, that he did TR early. So I understand he didn't go there like after. Like it's less things for him to do. So
Yo, GG,
Hello.
Brogor.
hello,
I found my flute!
GG.
Oh, dude. Why do you do Turtle Rock after that mirror, though? I will have to punish you.
Because I want to win, Brogor.
Yeah. I felt
as I
so
said,
bad.
I was thinking about doing, like, following that mirror as well, but yeah.
I just heard you skip the hook shot. How?
He didn't have the powder from Link's house.
Yeah. The powder was there, true. I thought there was magic, there was hammer. How is it possible?
Yeah, as I said before, Brogor, like, everything felt bad at the start for me. Like, I went to the first place, went to the second place, I had to go back to the first place, and it was a mess.
I didn't imagine that would be the case, because I mean, I saw most of the people start like Zaha or even Hyrule Castle, which is actually okay, I guess, because you get 4 fast items or 6 fast items, depending how much loot Hyrule Castle has. And yeah, I got a mushroom and a powder and a shovel. All 3 fetch quest items, and mushroom was in fact my first bombs. So that was kind of hilarious. But I didn't expect the hookshot to be that worthy. I knew I was kind of neglecting a possible flute or lamp at the water checks, or Agina, or maybe Hyrule Castle front. So that's why I wanted to go there a bit earlier, but the money never was fitting, right? I had like 400 something first time in the South Shore, and when I was on my way to Ice Palace, I was like, oh, I'm on 470, I don't want to dodge Zora now, and so I go Eastern Palace, and Magno already said, right, I died. That made me think, okay, that bow from Hammer Picks, Tamiran may have not gotten that. Maybe there's a chance you postpone that after Thieves Town, maybe go northwards into Skywoods and drop in and save and quit, something like that. So maybe Eastern Palace pot would be good, and maybe double the pot for you. And then it's like, oh, there's a Fire Rod here, and Turtle Rock Big Key was also there somewhere. I was like, oh no, he will be so much hard going into Turtle Rock, and I have already dipped Turtle Rock front without Fire Rod. That's bad. I was like, I need like a mirror and a flute in GT now, and I was like, I hope I get the flute first though, and I'll guess what, get a mirror and follow all the swamp and leftover checks and new open checks. Yeah, that's basically it. And you saw the beautiful flute there on the laser bridge. I mean, it could lay somewhere else, but that's what you always get from those reduced crystal modes. They are shit. Sorry, but they are. It's like you always think, like there must be like a Y, right? There's an intersection with two roads you can take. Nope, it's only just one line. Always in those modes.
I mean, you could have just played Turtle Rock and get the flute there and beat Maya.
I know.
and
That's
not
what I
do
said.
cheating.
It's only
Yeah.
one. It's only one road.
It was interesting this as well. Like I was thinking all the time, like what is actually gonna be the goal here? Like it was pretty open
With that
for
laser
such a long
bridge,
time.
everything was possible. Yeah.
I mean, if you go Dark World into Pod, you immediately find that Fire Rod and Turtle Rock big. And yeah, I mean, that's just crazy.
I was thinking about playing pot first. I was like, I know there's possible water, fire source in the water check, so I'm on Fighter Sword. It was called Terrapin Room in the dark. Can be awful. I think that's why I went Eastern Palace first. Going Turtle Rock, going pot first is a giga move. You get Fire Rod, you get Crystal. Yeah. And then I gambled on 5 crystal requirements, so I had to double dip Eastern Palace. Which also wasn't necessary, right? Because you could just, like you said, play Turtle Rock after pot, and then you can clear Mire and Desert, and you'll be done with the seat in a blaze. You can entirely dodge. Also, you can entirely dodge GT.
Yeah, you could skip all of Ice Palace.
Yeah, you actually just
doesn't-
had to dip Thieves Town for the Zamaria, and pot had Ice Rod and Fire Rod, so we had to do Thieves Town for Zamaria and Mids, and that's basically and the hammer packs for the bow, because the bow locked the other bow. I never imagined Tamiran would have not done Turtle Rock before GT, because I had that mindset where he possibly dodged the bow, so GT wasn't able to be open. So I stayed with the thought that Turtle Rock would be a big time waste, since I already had been there. Yeah, but that's can happen, I guess. When I listen to a lot of people in the community, they are also not very fond of this mode. But guess the pirate rated me good today.
Yep. As I mentioned, the Spec Rock Bonkers now going up to 12 points, tying with Potatoepouch in this division. Rando Kids are on 6 points. Team Hime is on 9 points. Spec Rock Bonkers and Potatoepouch both on 12 points. Cross Keys 15. Bratwurst Buddies on 18. The Pucks on 18, and Potatoepouch stay on 24. So yeah. That's a huge win for the Spec Rock Bonkers. Thanks for this close race. And yeah, thanks everyone.
Was it so close?
It was close.
Oh, okay.
Could have swung with the flute anywhere. You were a lot sooner in Swamp.
Yeah, I know. If the flute was on my side, that would be good, I guess.
Yeah, thanks Nils and Alex for tracking. And GG's to you. Any last words?
Tamiran says the last words.
Yeah, thanks for the race, Progor, and thanks for this week, you guys. Thanks for the restream. Was some last minute setup, so was nice. Thanks.
Yeah, I canceled the interview with I sent you my PayPal later, Tamiran. No, just have fun, guys. Enjoy the races on the weekend, and thanks, Magno. Thanks, Nilsson, my friend, and yeah, whoever was involved. Also, big thanks to Sigmar making it happen in the last second. Bye bye.
Bye bye.